Hello, hello. Hey, I'm Hayley. Sorry, wasn't looking in the camera. I am going to be guiding you through a slow flow tonight. Thank you for joining. We are going to get started in Tadasana, so standing at the top of our mat. So feet land hips width, legs are long, tucking the tailbone here. Roll the shoulder blades down the back, palms face forward. I'm tucking the chin slightly here. You can close your eyes. We're going to start to build some heat right away. So building this inner flame in the belly. Beginning our Ujjayi pranayama, so our Ujjayi breath. Constriction at the back of our throat. And breath moves in and out of the nose. So sealing the lips here. Beginning at long, deep, equal breaths in and out of the nose. And trying to mirror each exhale to its inhale. And let every exhale drop you deeper into this moment, settle you in a little bit more. Start to play with shifting the weight in your feet. So shifting the weight to the toes, to the heels, to the outside edges of the feet, inside edges. Becoming familiar with where you're rooted down. And then setting the feet down. Play with lifting all the toes off the mat. And then setting the toes down. Lifting just the heels. And then setting them down. On our next breath in, fingertips sweep overhead. Eyes can flutter open. Gaze can shift to the fingertips, to the top of the room. We'll take an open twist to the right side. So keep your hips squared. Your right hip might want to track back a little bit and left hip forward. Right fingertips will sweep back, left fingertips forward. Inhale through center. And then exhale, sweep the fingertips to the other side. So right fingertips forward, left back. And try not to let the right hip sneak forward. Keep the hips squared. Inhale back through center. Exhale twice more on each side. Open twist to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Once more each side. Inhale, rise through center. Twist to the right side. Center. One more time to the left side. Fingertips sweep overhead. Soften the knees quite a lot right here. We'll interlace the hands behind the low back. And then slowly melt the chest over the legs. Bowing the heart down, let the head hang heavy. If it's too much on the shoulders, you can grab hold of a towel or a strap or just something, a t-shirt. Maybe grab. And then releasing the hands at the low back, draping the body forward. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale to your fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Find the natural curve of your spine. Exhale, lower down, fold. One more time, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. This time, we're going to press our hands into our shin. Roll the shoulders down the back. Open the heart forward. Gaze can shift up a little bit, kind of like you're in a little up dog. We're going to have a little curve of the back, like we're in our cow pose. And then exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine. Broaden through the shoulder blades, taking this into your cat-like back. Inhale, heart shines forward to your cow. And then exhale to your cat spine. 3 more times, inhale, cow. Exhale to your cat. Inhale to your cow. Exhale to your cat. One more time, inhale. And then exhale. Start a slow roll up to standing. Crown of the head last to rise. Once you arrive, take a couple rolls of the shoulders, wiggle out the upper body. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, press the hips forward. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, fingertips rise. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Halfway lift on our inhale. And exhale, plant the hands, right foot stays where it is, left toes touch back. Left knee lowers and tuck the toes. Inhale, come onto fingertips. You can always come onto blocks. Pull the heart through. On our exhale, we'll shift the hips back, coming into our half splits. Taking a couple pulses in and out of this movement. So inhale, heart shines through, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. Bow the head. Inhale to your low lunge. Exhale, half splits. One more time, inhale, low lunge. Fingertips sweep overhead this time. Take a side body stretch to the right side. Right hand can land on a block. Playing with whatever level you want, just so your hand can feel rooted. Left arm reaches overhead. Open the elbow. So heart will shine to the ceiling. And then switching sides, left hand can find a block or any item just to prop up the hand. Right fingertips can reach over to the left side. Open the left elbow, roll the right shoulder down the back, opening the heart to the sky. And then walk the hands to frame the front foot. Tuck the back toes. Lift or shift the hips back. Come to your modified pyramid pose. We'll plant through the hands. Maybe try keeping the leg long. It might be a little bit too early. 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, open your hip. Taking any movement here. And then we'll meet in our downward facing dog. Roll forward to your high plank. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward, high plank as slow as you can. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Shift the weight to your toes. Exhale, lowers you all the way to the belly. Arms in line with the shoulders, tenting the fingertips. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale to lower. Twice more, inhale, open the heart up. Exhale to melt down. One more time to lift. Exhale to lower. Tuck the toes. Press yourself back into an active child's pose. Just for a beat. Lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, heels lift, bend the knees, gaze shifts up. And step your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Arms sweep overhead. Anjali Mudra, hands to heart center. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, fingertips rise. Exhale, heart melts, Uttanasana, forward fold. Halfway lift on your inhale. Left foot stays, right toes touch back. Right knee lowers and tuck the toes. Inhale onto fingertips or hands can be on blocks. Pull the heart through. Exhale, hip shift back, half splits. Inhale, taking pulses here, coming to your low lunge. Exhale, to your low, or to your half splits. Inhale, heart pulls through, thinking about your cow back here. And then exhale, rounding through the spine, thinking about your cat spine. One more time, coming to your low lunge. Press the hands down, tuck the back toes, step back to your high plank, downward facing dog. Left heel lifts, bend the knee, open your hip, taking any movement here. And then we'll meet in our downward facing dog. Roll forward to our high plank. Bend the elbows, lower either halfway or to the belly. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in, lift the heels, bend the knees. And exhale, step your way to the top of the mat. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale to fold. Sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hands drop to your heart. Arms rise. Exhale, upper body melts down. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to your high plank. And then lift your hips, downward facing dog. And taking a couple moments here just to settle into your dog. You can walk out the dog, shake the tail. And take a couple gazes under the armpits. Just feeling into your body here. On your next breath in, right heel will rise. Draw the right knee to your nose, rounding the spine. Keep hugging the heel into the glute. You're high on the left toes, left heel is super lifted. And then touch the foot between the hands. On our next inhale, we'll lift the fingertips coming into our high lunge. Holding here. Let the right shin be in line with the right ankle. Staying high on the left toes. Left kneecap lifted. And biceps next to the ears. Holding here for one more round of breath. And then shift the weight to the right foot. We'll hug the left knee into the chest, coming up to standing. And hanging out in our stork pose. Start to lengthen the left heel to the front of the room. Engaging the left quad. And then shift the weight into the right foot. Swing the left leg back. Coming into airplane, so palms face down, triceps squeeze together. Heart is a little lifted, just like we are in our up dog. One more round of breath here. And then touch the back toes down. Lengthen the front leg, modify pyramid pose. So left heel is lifted still. Draw your nose to your right knee. You always can have blocks underneath your hands if you want a little bit more height here. And we'll plant through the hands. You can stay straight through the right leg. Try lifting up into three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open your hip. If you want to take a wild thing, feel free to go there. Right knees or right toes touch behind the left leg. Right fingertips reach to the front of the room. Right fingertips land. High plank. Try keeping the right heel lifted. We're going to lower through a low plank and then press ourselves back up. Three-legged dog. Downward facing dog. Roll forward, high plank. Your choice for chaturanga. And then we'll meet in our downward facing dog. Take a full breath in through the nose. Exhale to settle down. Inhale. And open the mouth, let it go. Left heel rises. Draw the knee to the nose, finding this space here. So keep drawing the left heel to the glutes. And then step the foot between the hands. Inhale lifts you up to your high lunge pose. Stay rooted through the left foot. Left shin in line with the left ankle. All 10 toes point to the front of the room. Holding here for one more round of breath. And weight shifts to the left foot. Right knee hugs into the chest. Right toes might trace the mat. Hug the knee into the chest. Stork pose. And then we'll lengthen the right foot out to the front of the room. Stay active through the quads. Flex through the right foot. And then swing the leg back, arms swing back as well. Airplane pose. So a little different than warrior 3. Palms face down, heart is open, roll the shoulders down the back. Stay flexed through the right foot. Heart is gently lifted like in your up dog or cobra. One more round of breath here. Touch the back toes down. Lengthen the left leg. Plant the hands to frame the left leg. Modified pyramid. Keep the right heel lifted this time. Think about drawing your nose to your left knee, rounding the spine, rolling in deeper, or folding in deeper. Plant the hands to frame the foot. You can try to keep the left leg straight, lifting it back into your three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open your hip. You've got a wild thing if you want it. And then meeting back in our high plank. Trying to keep the left heel lifted, one-legged or three-legged plank. Lower down through to your low plank, your chaturanga. Keep the left heel lifted. Press yourself back up. Three-legged dog. And then downward facing dog. Roll forward, high plank. Exhale lowers you through your chaturanga. And we'll meet in our downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, lift your heels. Gaze just up. Exhale, step or hop your way to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Root to rise, circle the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms sweep, maybe the gaze shifts, maybe a baby back bend. Exhale, melt forward, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step or hop your way through a chaturanga, or if you want to go straight to downward facing dog, feel free to do that. On your next breath, right heel lifts. Draw the knee to the nose, rounding the spine, heel the glute. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, tiger curl, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, knee to nose. Holding here. Step the foot between the hands. Inhale lifts you up to your crescent warrior. Weight shifts to the right foot. Left knee hugs to chest. Stork pose. This time, you can keep the leg bent, or you can feel free to straighten it. We're going to take an open twist to the left side. Right fingertips forward, working on our balancing here. Inhale back through center. This time lengthen the leg if it wasn't already. And then shifting the weight forward, airplane pose. Holding here for one more round of breath. Touch the back toes down. Inhale up to your crescent pose. Take an open twist to the right side. Left fingertips forward. Inhale back up to crescent. Lengthen the front leg. As slow as you can, melt the heart down. Hands plant to frame the front foot. Modified pyramid. Plant the hands. Three-legged dog, bend the knee, open your hip. You've got another wild thing if you want it. And then plant the right hand. Three-legged plank. Lower to your chaturanga. Lift back up, high plank. Downward facing dog. Plant the right foot. Roll forward, high plank. Chaturanga again if you want it. Upward facing dog. And then downward facing dog. Full breath in. Exhale to settle you in. Left heel lifts. Draw your knee to your nose, tiger curl. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, tiger curl, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged. One more time, tiger curl, holding here. Step the foot between your hands. Crescent warrior on your inhale. Draw the right knee into the chest, come up to standing. Take an open twist to the right side, left fingertips forward. You can choose to have the right leg long or bent at the knee. Inhale back through center. This time lengthening the right leg if it wasn't already. And then swing the leg back. Airplane pose. Keep the heart lifted. Belly is engaged. Touch the back toes down. Crescent warrior. Open twist to the left. Right fingertips forward. Inhale back up through center. Lengthen the front leg. Bowing the heart down. As slow as you can, make your way to your modified pyramid. Plant through the hands. Three-legged dog, left leg lifts, bend the knee, open the hip. You've got a wild thing if it's in you. Plant through the left palm. Three-legged plank. Lowering down to chaturanga. Back up. Three-legged dog. Plant the left foot. Roll forward, high plank. Chaturanga or stay in downward facing dog. Inhale to lift the heels, gaze shifts up. Exhale, step or hop your way to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale to fold. Fingertips sweep overhead. Exhale, hands to prayer, heart center. Soften the eyes. Feel the thumb knuckles on the heart. And feeling the heat, the flame that we have created. And you can flutter the eyes open, circle the arms overhead, take a baby back bend, press the hips forward, and then exhale to your fold. Halfway lift. And exhale, plant your hands. Step or hop your way through a flow. Your head straight to your down dog. Next breath in, right heel lifts. Draw your knee to your nose. Inhale, three-legged. Knee to nose. One more time, three-legged dog. Tiger curl, knee to nose to hold. Find space. And then step the foot through. High lunge on your breath in. Left knee hugs to chest, come up to standing. Right away, open twist to the left, right fingertips forward. Inhale back through center. Left heel lengthens to the front of the room. Airplane pose, swing the leg back. And then step the foot back. Crescent warrior, breath in. Pyramid pose. Hands plant to frame the front foot, lengthen the front leg. And this time we'll walk the hands over through center, shifting the weight to the back heel. So glutes come down towards the left heel, or hip comes to the left heel. Right foot peels off the earth, right leg long. Hands can come to heart or on the mat. And then walk the hands to frame the front foot. Step yourself back, three-legged dog. Another wild thing if it's in you. And then three-legged plank. Lowering through your chaturanga. Back up, downward facing dog, right foot plants. Roll forward, high plank. Another chaturanga if you have it. Upward dog or cobra. And downward facing dog. Left heel lifts. Draw the knee to the nose. Three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Three-legged. One more time, knee to nose. Step the foot through. High lunge on your breath in. Right away coming up to standing. Right knee to chest. Take an open twist to the right, left fingertips forward. Inhale back through center. Right heel presses to the front of the room. Swing the leg back, airplane pose. And then touch the toes back, crescent warrior. Plant the hands to frame the front foot, lengthen the left leg, pyramid. And then walk the hands to the right foot, back of the mat. Shift the weight from the hips to the heel of the right foot. Left toes peel off the mat. Left leg long. Transverse lunge. Hands to heart or hands on the mat. Feeling this nice inner thigh stretch or hamstring stretch. Walk the hands back to frame the left foot. Three-legged dog on your inhale. Bend the knee, open the hip. Wild thing if you want it. And then meeting in our three-legged plank. Take a low plank, chaturanga. Press yourself back up. Three-legged dog. Left toe meets the right. Roll forward, high plank. One more chaturanga here. And then we'll meet in our downward facing dog. And full breath in. And exhale, lowers the knees, coming into your tabletop. Inhale, pull the heart through, coming into our cow pose. Exhale, round the spine. Take this into your cat. Inhale to your cow. Exhale to your cat. Inhale, cow. One more time, exhale, cat. And coming back through neutral. So neutral tabletop, kind of natural curve of the spine. Left toes, or left leg lengthens back, toes are lifted. Right fingertips reach to the front of the room. Find an inhale here, elongate. Exhale, draw your knee to your elbow. Inhale to lengthen. Draw knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Knee to elbow. One more time, lengthen. Plant the right hand down. Let the left foot reach over to the left side. So kind of finding a half awkward airplane. Plant the left foot down. Sink the hips down to the heel, to the right heel. It's okay on the knees. If not, just staying a little lifted, or you can place a block or bolster or pillow or blanket or something in between the tush and the heel. So finding this nice stretch along or on the left inner thigh. You can rest the head on the mat. If it reaches, forearms can rest. Start to walk the hands in. Right foot or right hand will place behind the right toes. Lift the hips up, coming into this modified wild thing. And then walk the hands out back in front. Left knee meets the right. Take a round of cat and cow here. Meeting back in our neutral tabletop. Right leg is long, reaching back behind you. Left fingertips reach to the front of the room. Find an inhale to elongate. Exhale to round the spine, elbow to knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. One more time to lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Lengthen out here. Left hand plants. Right toes swing over, right leg swings over to the right side. Keep the leg lifted, engaging, working on hip strength. And then set the foot down. Sink the hips back. Coming into type of child's pose. If your hips can't meet the heel, feel free to add in a prop between the tush and the heel, just for some added support. Your foot should be in line with your left knee. And you can start to melt the heart down. You can walk the hands back in. Lift the hips off the heel. Left hand will place behind the left foot. Hips lift, modified wild thing. Right fingertips reach overhead behind you. Press the hips forward, heart is open. And then fingertips reach back out in front of you. Make your way back to your tabletop. Round of cat and cow here. And start to walk the hands out in front of you. Hips in line with the knees. Let the heart sag down, be heavy towards the mat. Your chin or forehead can rest on the earth. And walk the hands back in. This time we're going to come on to the right or the left side body. So left palm will face up, and we'll start to lower the left side down as much as you can. So the weight will come into the left forearm. The head might rest onto the bicep. Right hand can stay out in front of your face, maybe tenting the fingertips, and shift the gaze over to the right side. So this is opening up the left side of the body. And pressing yourself back up. And switching sides, so right arm will lengthen out in front, palm face up, and then shift the weight to the right arm. Your head might rest on the bicep. Left hand can stay out in front of the face. And shift the gaze over to the left side, feeling this lengthening all the way down the right arm, through the shoulder, through the side body, the ribs, all the way down to the right hip point. And releasing back onto the hands. We'll tuck the toes, lift the hips, press yourself back, downward facing dog. Next inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Upper half your way to the top. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Sink the hips, Utkatasana chair pose. Holding here. Every inhale elongates the body, and every exhale sinks you in deeper, settles you in. Inhale, reach through the fingertips. On your exhale, take an open twist to the right. Left fingertips forward. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, twist to the left side, right fingertips forward. Twice more each side, inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Center. Exhale, twist left. Come through center once more. I know it's burning, my legs are on fire too. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. One more time, center. Come to the toes, lift off the heels. Let the heels or the hips lower all the way down onto the heels. Just coming to rest on our toes. And then we'll let the hands fall to the mat. And walk the feet out to the edges of your mat. Let the heels sink down. Malasana, yogi squat. So elbows come into the inner thighs, to the knees. Tucking your tailbone here. Stay long through the spine, so crown of the head is lifted. Draw the hands to the heart. And rock side to side here. And then planting the hands under the shoulders. Lift the hips, wiggle the feet back in. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale to your fold. Palms face up. Walk the hands on top of the feet on top of the hands. Pada Hastasana, Gorilla Pose. Let the head be heavy here. Knees can have a generous bend. And start to walk out the feet. Wiggle out the wrists. Releasing all the pressure that we've put on the hands thus far. And releasing the hands one at a time. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale to fold. Sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, draw the hands to prayer, heart center. Inhale to circle the arms overhead. Maybe take a slight back bend. And then exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Step or hop your way through your chaturanga if you want it, or head straight to your down dog. Next breath, right heel rises. Draw the knee to the right tricep. We'll draw the knee over to the left tricep. To the right, to the left, to the right. Swinging the knee to the left, right, left, right. Holding here for one more breath in. Breath out. Inhale to your three-legged dog. Draw the knee to the right wrist. Set the back leg down. Coming into our pigeon pose. So right shin down. Take a look back at the right or the left leg to make sure the left hip is in line with the heel, leg is long. And you can stay on fingertips or start to pour the upper body forward, melting the chest onto the mat. Rest the forehead down. You can either stay here, so if your arms are reaching out in front of you, you can keep the right arm extended. Maybe you want to thread the left arm underneath the right. So coming into a little bit of a twist. It's quite intense. So if it's not there for you today, don't worry about it. It's just if you want to get a little bit more into the shoulder blades. Maybe feel a little bit more in the right hip. If the breath is ever constricted, backing out of this. Walking the right hand back in, unthread the left arm. Walk the hands in to frame the front knee. Tuck the back toes. Three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open your hip. Taking any movement here to release the right leg. And then meeting in our downward facing dog. You might want to wiggle back and forth. And then inhale, left heel rises. Draw the knee to the left tricep. A little bit more fire here. Draw knee to right tricep. Swing the knee back to the left, to the right, left, right, left, right, left. Three-legged dog. Bring the left knee to the left wrist. Set the shin down. Back knee lowers and tuck the toes. Take a look back to make sure the left or the right hip is in line with the right heel. So leg is long. Stay lifted on fingertips. If you want to start to walk the hands forward. Settling into your sleeping pigeon. And again, you can stay here. If you wanted to take it a little bit further, left arm reaches out in front, right arm threads underneath the left, resting on the right shoulder, right side of the head. Coming into another twist. Noticing the quality of the breath here, if it's run away from you. Backing out of the pose. Walk the left hand back in front of the face. Press yourself up, unwind. Hands walk to frame the left knee. Tuck the back toes, lift yourself up, three-legged dog. Taking any counter movement to release the left hip. And then we'll meet in our downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Exhale, step or hop your way to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, sink the hips to your pose. And then coming onto the toes, heels lift. Staying here for 5 rounds of breath, just a little bit more fire. Keep hugging the inner thighs together, squeezing the ankles together. Sink the hips a little bit lower. 2 more rounds of breath here. I'm shaking 2, you probably are. 1 more inhale. Lowering the hips down. Navasana boat pose. Shins can be in line with the mat. So parallel with the mat. You can always rest hands next to the hips for more support or stability. You might want to play with lengthening the legs, pointing the toes. Stay broad through the chest. Shift your gaze to where your wall and your ceiling meet. So this shifts the gaze, opens the heart. Roll the shoulder blades down the back. On our next exhale, we'll lower to our low boat. Inhale, lifts you to your high boat. Exhale to low boat. Inhale, high boat. Once more, low boat. Inhale to your high boat. Exhale, low boat, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the body onto the mat. Full body stretch here. Letting the breath go. When you're ready, hug the knees to your chest. And then hands next to the hips alongside body. Let the feet fall, hips width. And taking a look down to make sure the knees are in line with the ankles. On our inhale, we'll tuck the tailbone, so press the low back into the earth, into your mat. Press it down. Press into your heels, into your hands. Lift the hips, coming into your bridge pose. You can stay here if you want to walk the shoulders underneath the back, just to allow for more space along the chest. You can start to interlace the fingers. You want a little bit more in the shoulders. And think about pulling the heels. So pull your heels towards your glutes. That activates the hamstrings here. Tuck the chin a little bit to find length along the back of your neck. Keep hugging the inner thighs together. Every inhale, find a little bit more length. Every exhale to settle. 2 more rounds of breath wherever you're at. Releasing our hip flexors. 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, releasing any interlaced fingers. And slowly lower vertebrae by vertebrae. Coming into your happy baby, draw the knees to your chest. Start to rock side to side. If your hands can't quite meet your feet, feel free to grab forward ankles or behind the knees. And then releasing the knees back to your chest. Plant the left foot down. Right ankle crosses over the left thigh. Hug the knees into the chest. And the hands can come behind the left thigh or around the shin, coming into your figure four pose. If you want to, you can use the right hand to press the right knee open to get a little bit deeper into the hip. And then arms release out to a T. Scooch the hips off to the right side. Let the legs fall as they are, or if it's uncomfortable, you can release into a different supine twist. But let the gaze shift over to the right if it's okay on your neck. And hug the knees back to your chest. Switch out the feet, right foot down, left ankle crosses over the thigh. Taking your figure four here, hands behind thigh or around the shin. Left hand might press into the left knee, or you can take the left elbow. And then arms release out to a T. Shift the hips over to the left side. Let the legs fall to the right so they can stay as they are. Take a different variation. And then come back through center. One more big squeeze here. Curling up into a little ball. And then as slow as you can, start extending the legs long. And arms rest alongside body. Let the head rest onto your mat. And starting to settle into your final resting pose. Taking any last wiggles to get you there. Once you arrive, once you settle, take an inhale. Filling up the lungs, the belly, all the way down to the toes. And then open the mouth, open the lips, sigh it out. Letting the breath release into its natural rhythm. And letting the body settle and sink and feel heavy here. Releasing anything that has or has not happened throughout your practice or your day, or what there is left in the rest of your day, the rest of your week. And taking this time to be here and be now. I'll be here to guide you out of your practice in the next couple of moments. Shavasana. And starting to bring some awareness back into your space. And feeling the rising and falling of the breath. And start to wiggle the toes and fingers. Maybe rock the head side to side. And then hug the knees to your chest. And rolling onto one side of your mat. And when you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seat. Let the hands draw to your heart space in a prayer. And tucking the chin here. Thank you so much for your practice, for showing up for yourself. The light and love within me honors and bows to the light and love within you. Namaste. Thank you, guys. Again, my name's Hayley. If you have any questions or comments, thanks for joining tonight. I'll be back here at 7 a.m. on Friday if you are interested. If not, there are so many other classes, strong workout classes, strength classes, a lot of different yoga classes every single day. There's going to be some more different yoga meditation classes coming up, I know soon. So check out the schedule online at Adventure Rocks website, also on Instagram and Facebook. They do a great job of keeping that up to date. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on my Instagram as well. My handle's at Hayls, HAYLS _shorty, SHORTY. Thank you. Have a beautiful night.